Cancel.
Schweezy.
All right, it's time to jump into our segment we like to call
Cool stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff.
where we look into the life of Garth Brooks, see what he's up to, and what weird-ass fucking thing he is doing today. You know, we talk about Garth a lot, but I'm telling you, if Steven Tyler did more shit like this, like that Garth is doing, we'd be covering him a lot more. I'm just saying. And remember, we will stop talking about Garth when he signs my Chris Gaines CD. That is the day we stop. So, this is from WKML. Garth Brooks taught my friend Dave a beautiful lesson.
I like that.
Today's kick butt tip of the day is from Garth Brooks, who taught my friend Dave a beautiful lesson. Dave is an old radio buddy, and believe me, he has at least 1,000 stories to tell. This is one of my personal favorites. Years ago, Dave said that he and his radio team were in Los Angeles to attend the American Music Awards show. Prior to the show, he had the opportunity to broadcast live, interviewing the nominees who were up for an award that night. Dave said that he could not believe his location for the broadcast as the artists and celebrities were entering the venue. They all had to walk by his booth. Some of the big names said hi, while others stopped and actually talked with Dave live on the air. About that time, Dave said the biggest name of them all who walked by. Quickly, Dave said, "Hi, Garth." Garth gave no reaction and kept on walking. Dave said, "I could not believe it. Garth Brooks did not even acknowledge me at all." Then Dave said, a few seconds later, someone tapped me on the shoulder. Dave turned and found himself face to face with Garth Brooks. That is a fucking nightmare. Garth reached out to shake Dave's hand and asked, "How you doing?" Dave said he was close enough to see the pores on Garth's nose. Come to find out, Garth was not ignoring Dave. Garth was just making his way through the crowd so he could said hello. Dave says that Garth Brooks taught him a lesson that day. Garth didn't have to do that, but he took the time to make Dave feel special, and that nice gesture really impacted Dave. From that day on, Dave says he always takes time to talk with people and tries to make them feel special. For the two of us, I don't think it is a mistake when we make eye contact with a complete stranger and exchange greetings. For me, it doesn't happen often, but from time to time, I find myself in a conversation with someone, and before you know it, we have found some common ground and are exchanging telephone numbers. Always remember, you are special. In fact, every person is special. Take a moment to treat them that way. After all, that is how you and I prefer to be treated. God don't make no junk, my friend. He made something when he made you. Now go be awesome. All right, so went a little positive at the end, which, you know, it's not funny. So we're not going to talk about that. This is a comedy show, folks. We're not going to be, not fucking wholesome shit. You know, we're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that shit, you know. No.
That's my hole. That's where it spits.
I wonder, you know, a spark has been interested in me when I read this. Why was Garth so keen on talking to Dave? You know, he probably had a busy night or whatever, or he was really bored and he was like, I kind of remember that guy. Part of me, you know, the anxiety in me is kicking me right now, because if you're so close to Garth that you can see his pores, you know, most people who are that close, who are able to see his pores on his nose, are either Trisha Yearwood. Imagine being fucking so face close and just getting railed by Garth. I'm like, I like that. He's just like,
I like that. And I really like that.
Imagine, that's not a sight I want to see. That's why Garth doesn't have a sex tape, folks, because he knows no one wants to see it. And for me, I want to say respect, because that's the same boat I'm in. But no, I feel like the other people who are that close to Garth are usually the victims of his slaughters. His slaughters that he does, probably in Oklahoma, northeast of Nashville, I think is where his little ranch, which is like a fire pit and a gazebo, probably. But Garth Ranch. I bet his Oklahoma place is pretty big. He has multiple houses. But I don't know. Has anyone actually been inside his house and have seen his little murder dungeon he has down there? Looking back on the memory of the murder I did beneath the stars above. For a moment, the light left your eyes. You then knew that it's time to say goodbye. And now I'm glad you didn't know the way your life would end, the way your life would go. Your life wasn't meant for chance. You could have missed the pain, but then we wouldn't get to do my dance, where it's just getting murdered by Garth. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? This is it is good. It is good that he does try to talk to people. A lot of time, like, you got to be when you're a celebrity, you got to remember that people recognize you everywhere and want to talk to you all the time. And you know how, like, sometimes you go to the grocery store and don't want to talk to people, you got to remember that. But it's cool that, good he was on it that day. And I mean, like, I gotta be special for all the fans out there. You know what I'm saying? If the fans feel special, it's easier for me to kidnap them. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching this clip. Watch it again or watch something else.